Hi guys, today we're going to be purifying manganese dioxide from batteries. Manganese dioxide can be got from heavy duty batteries. Okay, don't use lithium batteries or any type of other batteries that are not heavy duty, because those do not have manganese dioxide in them. So some of the things for this purification: you're going to need the battery itself with the manganese dioxide, the container that will hold it. This already had some in it, I'm just making some more, that's why it was like that. A couple beakers, a beaker of hot water, which I got right there heating up. I've got, you want a tool to open the battery itself, and a filtration funnel. I got one right here. I got a vacuum filtration, or if you can use gravity filtration, except it is not as quick. It slows down a lot. Because it's a very fine precipitate that forms. So you want to first start by taking apart the battery. You can take off the label, be the quickest, and you can just pop off this top part. So once I get that off, I will show you guys. Okay guys, I was able to open it up, but I ran into a slight problem with batteries. I'm still going to take the manganese dioxide out of it. I don't think it should affect it that much. But this is one of the reasons I also want to wear gloves, because the manganese dioxide is very messy. But this happened. I don't know if you can see that, but the outer zinc container that was holding it just is gone. I opened it up and it was just sitting in there. All of them are like that. So, but I don't know if it's just a really old battery, but I don't know. I hope that doesn't affect it. But you're first going to take out the carbon electrode that's on the top. Let's see, there's a couple little plastic ring, and then another one that has some almost like glue-like stuff on it. I'd keep these. These are good for some sort of electrolysis of chlorates and whatnot. At the best, cathodes and anodes and whatnot, but they work. You want to clean these off before you use them. So let's get to what's left of the battery. So as you can see, most of the there's some right there that's still there. Some of the zinc is still left, but let's see what we can get from this. Here's a beaker just to catch the stuff, all the manganese dioxide. There's cardboard on it, which okay, got that section. I did not expect this to be like this, guys. It's very dry, actually, which is weird. It seems like the battery just dried up. But once I get all this paper off, I'll put it in the beaker and I'll show you guys that. Okay, guys. So here I got the manganese dioxide, most of it. It's in large lumps. You just want to break that up a little bit the best you can. Use whatever you have. Just smash them. So what you're going to do now is take some hot water, and you just want to break it up and put it in the hot water so it's nice and dissolved. This will get rid of any of the soluble contaminants that are able to readily dissolve in water. You just got to break it up and pour it in. This is a good reason to wear gloves, because it's very, I wouldn't say hard to clean up, but it's like almost smears. So it's kind of a pain to clean up. You always want to wear gloves with it. So, and with about this case, the case was zinc. I presume it was dissolved into zinc, some sort of zinc oxide, most likely, which would dissolve in the water. So I'll get back to you when I got all that in there. Okay guys, so now we're just going to filter it after letting it heat up for a little bit. I'm using a filter paper, 102, right there. It's nothing too fancy, just regular paper. Just want to put it in there. Now it is a little bit, the paper is a little bit too big, because I don't know, this is a weird sized filter funnel. So you're just going to wet down the paper a little bit, just to get it stick to the plate. And my vacuum pump's quite loud, so you might not hear me over it, but I'm just going to show it being pulled down. Okay, so there's the that's just the paper being pulled down. Now you're just going to take our hot mix and we're just going to filter it. So I'll pour some on and then show how fast it goes. Okay guys, so I'm done with the filtering through the water. I did filter it so that it's sort of pulled it dry. There you go. So there's that. And now I'm just gonna rinse. I'm gonna try to rinse it with some acetone to rinse off whatever else there might be. So I'll just do a little bit at a time, and I'm just gonna pull it through. Okay guys, so that's the most part for the final wash with the acetone. So you just want to let it run dry for a few minutes to just dry it out a little bit quicker. Okay guys, so here we have our final product, which is the manganese dioxide. And I'm just going to sort of just scoop it out a little bit. It's very dry now after you rinse with the acetone, because the acetone evaporates a lot quicker than the water, and the vacuum pump helps a lot with the speeding up the filtration. I'm trying to get most of this out. So I got most of it out. The filter paper is still in there. There we go, there's the filter paper. Got all of it off the filter paper. Here's our manganese dioxide. It's a very fine powder. It cakes very easily. And I only did a little bit. I didn't do a lot. This one only one battery. So that's it. You're just going to want to put it inside your storage container. This isn't probably the best way to put it in, but this spoon works pretty good. Now this is nowhere near lab quality. Well, I guess you could use it for a lab quality manganese dioxide, but it does have a good amount of insoluble materials. So there's that. And if anybody's wondering about the rinsing solutions, now this is the water that I used. It's fairly clear. I was kind of surprised that it almost looks to be no impurities, but I'm sure there's some sort of salts, metal salts, such as from the zinc, and other ones that are soluble in water, which are pretty much dissolved in water clearly. And the acetone, now that went cloudy. I'm not sure what that is. That might just be some sort of mix of, I can't really tell what it is, but it's more, I think it might be just a mix of the water and acetone that made it cloudy, but it did rinse it and dry it a lot quicker. So there's your manganese dioxide. So please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.